I'm going to do this because what is. But I have a choice about whether I grumble about it or whether I appreciate doing it. And while she didn't have control over the condition, and you don't have control over the condition of your finances right now, there isn't anything that you can do that will change anything this red hot minute, but you have so much control over the way you can mold your mind to think about it, which will generate a different vibration, which will cause a different feeling. You can feel different about it. And if you feel different about it, now you've already been doing that a little bit. You said you went from depression to hope. And we want to say to you, depression to hope is a big jump. And you say, yeah, but then I got impatient and I turned and went upstream again. And we say, it doesn't matter. At any point, you can turn and go with the flow and turn and go with the flow. There's a game that we encourage. In fact, we offered this game to someone who was in the identical situation that you are talking about. And we said, take a columnar pad and list everything that you have to pay out on a monthly basis across this columnar pad. At the top of each column, put each item, whichever is the biggest one at the far left and whichever one is the smallest one at the far right. And so it was a house payment, and then it was a car payment, and then it was another payment, and another payment, and another payment. And way down on the end was a small little $12 payment. And then we said, now look at this and decide that you're going to make a game of this. In other words, right now, instead of looking at this as debt, look at it as your game of getting out of debt, your game of becoming debt-free, your game of getting a different handle of this, your game of offering a different vibration about it. And then we said, make a decision that you're going to do your best to pay as much of this as you can. And of course, you can only do what you can do. But the way you feel about it is everything. So now, make a decision that that smallest payment, no matter what it is, that you're not only going to pay it that is due, but you're going to double it. So if you owe $12, you're going to pay $24 on that. And then you're going to say to yourself, I do my best to keep my promises to my debtor, to my commitments. And in some cases, I do twice what is expected. And with that action and with that determination, there's a shifting in your energy that causes you, for the first time in a long time, to offer a different vibration about finances. Now, how different is it? Is it different enough that $2 million will end up on your mailbox today? Probably not. But it's different enough that you feel different, and different enough that you project something different over here. In other words, all that stuff, that fortune, there is a veritable fortune waiting for you in your vibrational escrow. And by playing that game and softening the way you feel about money, you just moved a little closer in the direction of it.